PetVivo has an innovative tool in the management of osteoarthritis for animals. With me, CEO John Lai, to bring us up to date on all this. Great to have you back here.
Great to be back.
So you just were at the American College of Veterinary Surgeons, correct?
Yes, in Louisville.
Okay.
It was a very good conference for us because the Ethos presented their second cohort of the study on cruise ship injuries. Now, cruise ship injuries generally mean that the dog's going to need surgery. So the study established that this is a very alternative and very feasible therapy for preventing the surgery. So the results show that literally every dog improved beyond the threshold that they were trying to target, which is very unusual to have that type of percentage. So we feel this is a great alternative and lowers the cost of health care for the consumer, for the pet owner, as well as not creating a tremendous strain on the dog, because after surgery, the dog will need to go through a series of rehab, and it also means they get kenneled for maybe up to 90 days.
Okay.
So if we can avoid all that, but on top of that, we've also, a lot of vets have used our product to stabilize the joint after surgery for much faster rehab. That's why we talk about the rehab aspect of the market. So the study was very powerful from that standpoint, and it helps reestablish one of the theses that I've been pushing is that this product should be a first use product as indicated by other professors and experts in the area, because this is a naturally derived product.
Yeah.
It has minimal or zero side effects, and we have shown in the real world market that after the injection within 30 days, dogs are coming off of pharmaceuticals. You know, we have had dogs that are taking 6 different meds within the 30 days, they take 0. And as you know, pharmaceuticals have multiple side effects, like NSAIDs will cause gastrointestinal tract bleeding, stomach ulcers, liver and kidney failure, prolonged use, and we're covered under pet insurance. That's one of the
That's a big thing too. So,
yeah.
So listen, this is a spring product.
Yes, correct.
Right.
Spring with cushion technology. And we actually had 2 other studies I forgot to mention.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that.
Sure.
So.
One was done by Red Stage. It was a presentation actually where they were using our product as an alternative to multiple applications where dogs that need surgeries for other areas besides the cruise ship. You know, like hips and so on. So they were showing the example of when they injected Spring with the stem cells, how they were getting really good repair, or getting really good results. And then Dr. Joe Manning, who's our in-house vet for equine, was going through some of the innovations he's seen out there that other vets were using with our product. You know, because, you know, vets, especially in the equine space, love to try new products with horses that are pretty far along, and they're seeing the very good results with it.
Yeah, interesting. Well, and you mentioned the naturalness of it, and I think that's people like that alternative as kind of the first. Let's try this first. It's natural. They don't have to do the surgery. So, are you finding like that more veterinarians are going, yes, this is a good option to try right from the beginning?
Yeah, actually, if you look at the numbers in the marketplace, there is a general trend for regular veterinary doctors now to feel very comfortable in doing what is called an intra-articular injection, because that's how our particles get injected into the joint, and all the data showing that. So that's a good thing, because when we first launched the product, the only vets that were really comfortable in doing intra-articular injections were surgeons, rehab doctors, and a couple of other categories. Now the general practitioner is signing up for these seminars that are given, you know, for continued medical education credits. So that's a good thing. And the push towards natural products is another big demographic or tailwind for us. And the third piece is the use or the reduction in the need of pharmaceuticals, because everybody wants to reduce that. And
absolutely. The side effects can be as bad as the initial.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
it actually could be worse over time. Yeah.
So tell me about the Spring product. Is it a shot? Does it need to be repeated? Like, what's the process?
Yes. So it's injected into the joint, and the matrix starts to form a scaffolding. So that scaffolding, the uniqueness is we're targeting the root cause of osteoarthritis, which is the wear and away cartilage. So the scaffolding supplements and goes in the area that cartilage used to be, and it actually improves the joint function because these particles are wet and lubricious. So every time the dog runs or jumps, it's actually lubricating the joint even more. So when you need it more, it's there more. So it matches. And it's typically, we say once a year, but in the real world application, we have seen it last well beyond a year.
Okay, and I know we've talked to some pet owners and people who have pet businesses that have seen dogs improve quickly.
Well, not only improve, remarkable improvement. I mean, that's what the clinician said from Ethos said, there was definitely substantial improvement in the condition. When you think about it, the only remedy, or pretty much a high percentage, like 90-some%, is surgery, and we're seeing the improvement without the surgery. That's a major statement.
Yeah.
And I think with all this other studies coming out and the presentations we anticipate occurring at future conferences, like the biggest one in the United States is the Veterinary Medical Expo, VMX in Orlando, second week of January.
Okay.
We expect there will be multiple vets that are talking at the podium. Will be bringing our product up because they've been asking about it and getting information. And same with the Western Veterinary Conference out of Las Vegas. I believe that's second week in February. And those are the two largest conferences for the year.
Yeah.
And we expect a lot of good uptake of veterinary clinics.
Will you be doing any clinical study results at those upcoming conferences?
Yeah, because they're independent, we really don't control them. But we feel a couple more will be completed by then, maybe on elbows and hips. So I know we got one going on shoulders that's moving along quite a bit. And the cat one should get published any day.
We're waiting on that cat one.
I know.
So,
I know. It's interesting because the names of the cat clinics are really cute, or they're really nice. Like the one in Minneapolis is called Mini Paw.
Okay.
P-A-U.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it going,
Got it.
I love that name.
Yeah, that's cute. Well, congratulations on the success so far. I'm sure the dogs love having the freedom that they hadn't had before. So thank you so much, John. For the
Okay,
update.
thank you, Jane.